Alderney is a state of contrast. West across the Hickey Bridge from Liberty City takes you to the upper-class neighbourhood of Westdyke, with its mansions and artisanal shops. Leafy, quiet, serene. South from there is a different story. High-rise projects, sprawling industry, overcrowded penitentiaries, dangerous docklands and the impoverished town of Actor. And at Actor's heart sits the proud, storied, iconic headquarters of one of the country's most established gangs. This is the clubhouse of the Lost and the Damned Motorcycle Club. For its members, it's more than a place to meet. It's a cathedral to honour their history, to nurture their ties and to strengthen their brotherhood. To the outsider that have feared this collective, shunned them for decades, it does not look like much. But to the lost, it is everything. A living shrine to be protected at all costs. Over the years, club presidents have come and gone, as have the gang wars and the club's fortunes. Despite many difficult years and problems, the club has been kept alive. In recent months, mainly thanks to one man, Vice President Johnny Klebitz. He's made peace with their enemies, opened space for business to flow again, and tried to pull a fractured brotherhood back together. He's done his best, and for a time, it has worked.
Come on, guys. Come on, let's go.
But his reign is about to end. The Lost are on their way to crown a new king. Their president, Billy Gray, is about to walk free. I'm the Patient Wolf, the video game storyteller. This is the second instalment of my retelling of Grand Theft Auto 4, and you can watch Nico's story in the links below. And if you'd like to see my new films first, members and patrons already have access. That includes the story of Grand Theft Auto 5. Hit join or the Patreon link below for details. I'm the Patient Wolf, and this is the story of the Lost and the Damned. Billy Gray helped bring glory to this chapter in years gone by. In doing so, he earned the role of president, but his leadership was compromised by his drug addiction. An addiction that saw him imprisoned, rehabilitated, now tentatively set free.
If it continued down that same path, you'll be locked up and calling some cellmate daddy within a month. You stay out of trouble.
He'll do what he can. Prison is not something he's choose to repeat anytime soon.
Gentlemen, shall we get the fuck out of here?
Before they do, there is the return of an item he has longed to wear once more.
Here you go.
His president's cut.
It's about time.
Back to the clubhouse.
It is good to be back, my brother! We missed you, Bill.
Salute,
Wet
you
pussy and dried
motherfuckers.
tequila.
Salute. Okay, another round for everyone.
Goddamn right.
So, Johnny boy, where's my bike?
Billy was ready for his release. Off the drugs, his mind was clearer and his priorities straight. First, to get back his cut, the identity, the symbol of belonging, of brotherhood. Next on the list is the extension of that identity, the symbol of freedom and independence, the motorcycle. Billy lost his at the moment of his arrest.
Your bike chopped that girl's leg off. You put Joe John's nephew in a coma. The deadbeats kept the bike.
Johnny did his best to salvage the club after the sorry state Billy brought it to. The club was poverty-stricken, in conflict with multiple gangs and its members disillusioned. They also had a fight to fund keeping their president from a 15-year stretch inside.
Paid your rehab. Paid your lawyer's fees. Paid your rent.
Okay, so I'm a little pissed off and I've been a bit of a prick lately. Come on, man. You and Angus built that bike for me? That's gotta stand for something.
Yeah, you're right, brother. I'm gonna go get it.
They all will. Johnny knows he's right. He's only got to think how he'd feel being separated from his own motorcycle. His Hexer, a Liberty City Cycles original. One of a kind, V-twin engine. 6-speed transmission, growls like a pride of lions. This pride has its king back.
Guantanamo Avenue, boys.
The bike was sold to Pretty Boy, the owner of a Bohan chop shop.
Where's the bike?
He should never have sold it on.
No! No! No!
Especially to
The Angels of Death took it to that place in Northwood!
What the fucking
That's all I
Angels
know,
of Death? Thank you!
the Angels of Death, Of any of the crime factions in Liberty City, the Angels are the Lost's most hated. Billy did nothing but raise the tension between them before going away. Johnny did everything to repair the damage, to calm the storm. He brokered a fragile yet vital peace between them. Attacking them for Billy's bike is not the way to keep that peace. Johnny can see that Billy being off the drugs does not mean he's off the mayhem. He's nervous.
Feels like knocking heads is a full-time job. Maybe if we stop doing it for a minute, we'd look around and realize that the fun ended a long time ago.
I'm the leader of the chapter again, Johnny, and you're just another brother. Can you handle it?
Long as you run the chapter right.
I'll run it the way it needs to be run, same as I'm doing now.
This is it.
Here goes.
The Angels run salvage yard, northward. The Angels wholly unprepared for this attack. Johnny gut-torn to destroy the peace. But the Brotherhood comes first, and Billy, his leader, is his brother. Johnny's real brother, Michael, introduced him to Billy as a boy, and Johnny has idolised him ever since. He'd do anything for his president.
Here she is. Fuck! My baby! Back me up, brothers. We're heading for a drink.
Now they can truly celebrate. The president is back at the tip of the spear in this flying formation, the metaphor for who they are as an organisation. How they stand, the order and structure on which they rely on so much. The Prez out front, his loyal officers close behind, the rank and file make up the tale. From prospect to president, each has a role. Jimmy Fitzgerald, treasurer, the hand on the purse strings, the loyal voice of reason. Brian Jeremy, club secretary, Billy's mouthpiece to echo his leadership. Terry Thorpe, sergeant at arms, the collector and curator of firepower, always on hand to supply what's needed. Clay Simons, road captain, makes sure the rubber stays on the road. Jason Michaels, enforcer of all orders handed down from on high. And back at the club, Angus Martin, once a rider, now confined to a chair, but still a brother. The club look after their own even when they can no longer ride. But he's not been carried. Johnny could not have done without his calm counsel and sage advice during the months of Billy's absence. Johnny is no longer in charge, but he has advice for Billy.
Okay, Bill, got your bike. Take what you gotta take, drink what you gotta drink, get it out of your system.
Remember who the head of this chapter is.
It's a tactic any savvy alpha leader would employ, to stamp his authority, to undermine the outgoing.
Johnny the Jew, Klebitz the he.
You seem a little tense lately. Have you considered some analysis? High colonic?
Good to be here, man. Good to fucking be here. What's your problem?
To put Johnny in his place with a clear message.
You follow your leader, and that is me. Remember. Yeah.
And not only will he take his place at the helm, he'll exert his right to any girl tied to the Lost.
You still have Ashley's phone number?
In the culture of the Brotherhood, the women who orbit the clubhouse aren't seen as partners in their own right. They're anyone's. Until a man declares her his old lady. Only then are they granted protected status, their value measured only by the men who keep them close. Johnny once had that with Ashley Butler. She used to be his old lady, and Billy knows it.
Why don't you give her a call for me? And that I would really like, we would love some old.
He'll bite his tongue. He ended it with her after all. He couldn't do it anymore. She would never love him more than the methamphetamine that has owned her every waking moment for a while now. He couldn't watch her ruin herself. There was nothing he could ever say or do that would compete with it. It killed him to let what they had go. But in truth, it had gone a long time ago. She was still connected to the club, but mercifully, she wouldn't make this party. Most are glad he's back. In many ways, he was and still could be a great leader.
Because life is pain, brother, and through this life, through this brotherhood, we can give the pain the finger.
Brian missed him. Johnny missed him. He's just worried. He's not the only one. Angus has doubts.
Well, dude, what do you think? Is he on top of his shit, or is he gonna run this club into a hole?
Billy doesn't really talk to me. I mean, he'd hardly make eye contact since I got hurt. Billy doesn't see anything that he don't wanna. He'll see anything within smoking, fucking, and drinking proximity, but he won't see the 2-ton truck bearing down on him.
Angus can't ride like he used to, or earn, and the club has struggled to earn too. And that's during a truce with the Angels. It'll be even harder to look after the club and its members if a war breaks out.
We gotta keep business afloat or we're fucked.
Johnny hopes, after the skirmish, to get Billy's bike back from the Angels that their peace will hold.
Billy, Johnny, we got a couple of fucking deadbeats outside. I'm out of rehab 3 minutes and they think they can crash my party?
The Angels.
I thought we had a truce going.
Funny thing, I wasn't aware. It's a strange kind of truce that makes you think that it's okay to gate crash my party.
I'm sorry. I take it the good times are over. Old man.
Come on!
You moron.
The hope is over. That genie can never be put back in the bottle. The Lost are now at war. Gone is the focus on growing and profiting from their business deals. Now the club is only about survival and taking it to their arch enemies, the Angels of Death. The AOD are a motorcycle club that operate across the river in Algonquin. Much like the Lost, they profit from drugs, guns and protection, but the club is older in heritage and larger in the amount of chapters it has across the world. They have also had a sharper focus on business in recent years and have become richer, not only from the usual revenue streams. They have realised that their patch is also their brand. They have a website and sell merchandise.
You can buy everything from logo drugs paraphernalia to disposable diapers branded by the Angels of Death.
They are an organisation that focus on stability for their future, but they won't shy away from a rival gang declaring war. But the Lost can delay that declaration for now by taking down the fleeing Angels.
Let's do this! Well, these deadbeats won't be screwing around with us anymore. Let the good times roll!
Johnny and Billy's idea of good times differ, but the president runs this club.
All right, all of you, let's go! Our boys are getting jumped!
The news has filtered. The Angels retaliate.
See, Johnny? I told you this truce meant nothing!
The Lost meet them toe-to-toe.
This one's for my brother.
You can't tell me this don't give you a kick, brother.
Time was we'd kick ass with baseball bats, not SMGs.
Meeting the Angels head-on at every opportunity.
Maybe you should just stay in the clubhouse, Brian. You ain't much help out here with the big boys.
You're a homo, Johnny!
Some brothers may bicker and differ in outlook, but when adversity strikes, all stick together and fight together to survive
Brothers!
or die if they have to.
Just got word that Jason's been killed up in Broken.
Casualties are inevitable in wartime, and this club have lost one of their most valued. Their enforcer, Jason Michaels. He didn't get gunned down by the Angels. It was romancing the wrong girl that did it for Jason, the beloved daughter of Russian gangster Mikhail Faustin. The Russians sent a new employee not long off the boat from Serbia to deal with it.
Brothers, we will find a way to get payback. In the meantime, let's take a moment to remember Jason and all the other men who've given the finger to this shitty little thing that we call conformity.
Jason, not the first to fall in the history of the Lost's endeavours.
Jason Michaels, lost, but not forgotten.
They make sure they don't, by honouring those that fall at the clubhouse, so as to be reminded daily. Winning these battles won't end the war. They'll need plenty of firepower to have a chance of doing that. Terry gets hold of what he can for his mobile armoury, but the club also trade with other gangs they aren't warring with, like pipe bombs from the Uptown Riders, an African-American gang out of Northwood. Their explosives here taking out AOD vans patrolling lost turf in Alderney. And doing business with Pegorino capo, Ray Boccino.
Johnny. Have you met Ray? My brother, Johnny. Johnny the Jew.
Johnny the Jew, how the hell are you? Do me a favor, help keep this degenerate out of jail, all right? At least until he's paid me.
I'll do my best. What's he selling you?
Toys, my boy, toys.
And those toys will help them in their next battle with the AOD, at their clubhouse in North Holland.
These deadbeats are the ones who killed Jason in Broker.
Thought it was a Pole or a Serb or something.
We got some bad information, brother. These are the guys. The Almighty forgives, Johnny. The lost don't.
Yeah, amen, Johnny boy.
Raised grenade launchers help the Lost hit the AOD at their heartland.
You ever heard of Jason Michaels? He was a brother of mine!
Johnny maybe knows that Billy is changing the narrative here, but maybe that's what good leaders do, to keep attention focused on the right enemies, to win the right wars.
Oh, the deadbeats have got themselves one shitload of heroin. Back it up, Johnny.
Wait, I don't understand.
What?
I thought this was payback for Jason, man. Now we're gonna steal their smack? Slow down.
Slow down, huh? Hold up, wait. The faster we go, the harder we hit it, the more us brothers pull together. That's why we do what we do. That's how we do what we do.
You gotta stop reading them shitty internet sites, man, and start thinking about what you're doing to us. We lift this shit right now, and every deadbeat on the East Coast is gonna come after our chapter.
Well, that's something your leader will have to worry about, not you, soldier. Brian, grab the shit.
He does worry. He did before his leader returned, and even more so now he's here. He is still as foolhardy and erratic as he was on the drugs, and he is making mad, dangerous men even more angry taking their inventory. But he's right. He is their leader. Billy is his brother. He needs to stick by him. War for any chapter is not all bad. If you stay focused and pounce on the opportunities, maybe that's what Billy is doing here.
Hey, Jim, what's up?
Can you come and meet me on Aspidin over in Acta?
We gotta go steal some bikes from the Angels of Death.
First they're drugs, now they're rides.
Screw you!
These bikes will fetch a good price from exporters to Japan.
Now, business is business. The Angels, they're the Angels.
Okay, it's been a little while since you and me have been on a prank like this together, hasn't it?
Too right, brother, too right.
Adversity, opportunity, it all breeds camaraderie, and there's no better feeling than working side by side with a trusted brother, especially one like Jim Fitzgerald. Jim and his old lady Jackie are a rare exception in club life. They live within the brotherhood, but also have a family.
Having an old lady and kid hasn't made you scared of getting dirty.
Jackie and the baby, and I love them and stuff, but I'm still a brother.
If Billy asked you to do something that meant you wouldn't be able to look after them,
I'd have to think long and hard on it, okay?
The brotherhood is all to these men, but all is not all there is. Each of them knows that life becomes harder to juggle when bullets fly. But they've got each other's back. Johnny has Jim, Angus back at the club. Terry and Clay are only ever just a phone call away when things get heavy, and they'll be there.
When a brother needs backup, that's what he gets.
Especially as the war escalates, which wars tend to do. Not just with the Angels. Conflict spills to other gangs too.
fuck yeah, boys!
Let's find these deadbeats, man.
As lines become blurred, the gang always stays together to work through the dangers.
Let's get out of here!
And the more they ride and fight, the more together they become. But this city doesn't only hold enemies. There are friends to be found. If not friends, then business acquaintances. Like Elizabeta Torres.
Liz Torres, huh?
Who operates out of Bohan. Billy ordering his vice president to oversee selling the stolen heroin to one of her contacts.
Girl does bring heat to a deal, Billy. Every cop in this town wants that bitch's head on his wall.
Johnny is wary of any criminal leader in Liberty, but the Lost has worked with Elizabeta before.
Hey, Johnny!
And he does like her.
Liz Torres, the meanest bitch in Bohan. Listen, I also heard you got somebody for that brown.
Elizabeta has a connect, but she's unsure of it, so she is sending along her people to support the deal. Playboy X, a local hustler with ambition, and a capable Eastern European named Nico. Johnny would never learn Nico was the man behind Jason's death. Back then, he was just a gun for hire. Much later, Johnny would not know the same man would take someone even closer to him and close a chapter he was not ready to end.
You ready?
Sure, let's do this.
Johnny, his backup, and the heroin meet Charlie in Shotler.
You got the heroin, right? You're carrying it, correct? I mean, it's a simple question.
What's wrong with you? You're being fucking weird. Come
No,
on, let's get out of here.
LCPD! Freeze, motherfucker! I said freeze!
Good luck.
Another danger of this perilous city. No deal is safe from prying government agency eyes. Here, the LCPD and Noose ready to complete the sting operation. Elizabeta Torres does have heat on her. She'll have to be careful. That does not help the club offload this powder.
So, Johnny, are we rich?
No, Billy, we're not. What we are is under observation by some kind of LCPD drugs task force. The buyer was a pig.
I'll call you when another buyer's lined up.
From this bust, the heat is on the club now too. And the LCPD aren't the only government agency involved.
I'm sorry, you're broke. Johnny Klebitz, Agent Jones, FIB. You tried to offload some smack to a colleague of mine called Charlie. Costly mistake. We'd like you to come in for a talk. Things might be easier for you if you give us some information on your motorcycle club.
Fuck you, Fed. This conversation's over. If you got any evidence on me, get a warrant.
No brother would ever talk to law enforcement. But the violence, gunfire, the bodies, these all bring heat, and that heat is now on the club. These are the complications of war, but they don't end there. It brings other problems out of the woodwork too.
There's a congressman needs your help. Tom Stubbs III. We're moving up in the world, Johnny. Go pay him a visit. If you're still thinking about your brothers and not just your own ego, that is.
The Jousters Gentlemen's Club, Middle Park.
Mr. Stubbs is in the day spa, receiving some back work.
Tom Stubbs, how do you do? I'm a politician. I'm a cynic. I'm very needy.
As he seeks re-election to Congress, Thomas Stubbs' needs are considerable. These campaigns are costly. He looks to his uncle.
That sanctimonious do-gooder controls the family trust. I need his money, and he hasn't died.
That's heavy, man.
So is being arrested for drug running and spending the next 30 years in prison.
Billy painted this as an opportunity, but it's actually an obligation he is passing on to Johnny. Stubbs is as corrupt as they come, and he knows the crimes the lost commit, and he's not beyond blackmail. Help him to beat his political opponents, or he will be another problem for them.
You've got to get the old goat today. Make it spectacular.
And Johnny has been given a spectacular weapon in which to do it.
This is a terror alert. 78-year-old Arthur Stubbs was killed by what police believe was a splinter cell of insurgents shortly after his plane landed at Francis International Airport.
I am what I am, but I look out for those who help me.
A blackmailer with a conscience. Beautiful. Sadly, Stubbs, your uncle is no longer with us.
Sleep easy and drop into the club sometime soon.
It's unclear to Johnny what he or the club can get out of Stubbs in return. But that's not the point. Stubbs has leverage on them. Johnny must continue to keep his election hopes alive. Killing rivals. Helping his friends escape prison. Bugging rivals.
Okay, man. You got to fit it out.
Anything for the club, to keep it safe. But blackmailers aren't their only problem. They have the fires of war which need putting out. And the heroin is still in their possession. They couldn't unload it through Elizabeta, but they have since heard more details about its prior ownership. It did not belong to the Angels.
Billy, I just don't see how we have a choice, man.
I have a choice. Jim, I love you, man, but since you've hit middle age, you really lost something.
Jim has noticed.
Yeah, and since you've fucking been strung out on this shit, you've lost something. Your fucking mind.
Easy, Jim. Look who the fuck you're speaking to, huh?
Perhaps holding the heroin, waiting for a sale was too much for Billy. He got clean in rehab, but most suspect he is using again. The heroin the Angels were holding
belonged to the Chinese. The deadbeats told them we got it and they want it back. These aren't the type of dudes you just say fuck them to. There's some heavily armed, pissed off motherfuckers who killed a couple of Angels when they found out the shit was gone.
The Triads brought their heroin into Liberty on a boat a few weeks back. This powder brings them heat they don't need right now. Johnny has thoughts.
Given this war we're back into with the Angels of Death, and given the fact that one or possibly two government agencies are looking into our shit, that offloading the heroin would be a good idea. And looking for a fight is the wrong thing to do right now, given the fact that we can't even stop fighting amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Jimmy listening to and agreeing with reasonable argument. Maybe being back on the heroin is a good thing. They will meet the Chinese to give back the powder for a nominal fee and get clear of this mess. They can then focus on the other problems. The meet is in Chinatown.
All right, Jim, Johnny, Since you two were both so vocal in your support of this deal, you two are going to be the ones to hand over the Brown to the Slopes.
What? We are going to watch your backs because unlike this fat man here, I just don't trust those little yellow bastards.
This better be cool, man. You gonna be cool and do this thing?
You are here to sell us back our heroin. The heroin my cousin sweated over in order to bring to this country only to have it stolen.
Look, man, we can do business or go to war.
In this country, they seem to be the same thing, you stupid pieces of shit!
Fuck you!
Where is their backup? Billy, Brian.
We're gonna have to fight our way out of here!
Fighting their way through the construction site. They see their president, bruised and beaten and under the illusion that...
You set me up, Johnny! You set me up!
Put your hands in the air!
Fuck you, Johnny! You're dead!
Shut your goddamn mouth! Shut your mouth!
Dead!
Shut up!
Johnny has only ever looked out for his president, his club, but perhaps looking out from this building site. At this arrest, Billy saw this and made assumptions that it was him who called the cops. Billy is assumed to be involved in this gunfight in Chinatown, is under the influence of the substance he promised the judge he would kick. Billy is in violation of his parole and is going back to jail. Proper jail this time. His brief return to the presidency is over. It will never be clear who called the cops and why, but this chapter is rudderless now without its leader. Jim knows the solution.
You're gonna have to take charge of the chapter, man.
It's like being made captain of a sinking ship. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna stick by your brothers. We gotta pull together now.
You're right about that.
Brian's thoughts differ.
You ratted him out!
No, I didn't. He nearly got me fucking killed!
You set us up! You always wanted to be the one, the man!
Johnny's not like that, bro.
Jim, you're wrong, man! He set us up and he called the cops. And you know why? Because they're putting heat on him. They've been calling him. I know because they did the same to me. And they told me you ratted us out.
And I didn't talk to no one. Fuck it!
You stay away from us, you hear?
Johnny didn't talk to the feds. He listened, but he'd never talk. And it's no surprise they would use the same tactic on other members of the club. Brian. Was his response the same as Johnny's?
Fuck you, Fed. This conversation's over.
The mistrust, the infighting, has caused an unbridgeable chasm inside the club. Jim, Clay, Angus and the rest want Johnny to try to lead this organisation out of its darkest period in memory. But Brian and the others that supported Billy will never follow a man who opposed their leader at every opportunity since his return. The Lost and the Damned Motorcycle Club are split. Billy's back inside, and with him gone, the gang fractures. Johnny will lead some of what's left, while Brian rallies a breakaway chapter in loyalty to his jailed president. Will they ever come back from this? Johnny is up for the task.
We gotta get through it. Brothers for life, man. Lost forever.
The following days will be hard. He'll need his friends.
Johnny, baby, I heard Billy's back inside.
They might give you two a conjugal visit trailer if you ask the screws nice.
Why you being like that? I just like Billy, that's all.
You like a lot of people, Ash.
Yeah, but I only love you.
You don't even know what the words mean. Goodbye, Ashley.
This friendship is just as hard to be part of. It kills Johnny to see Ashley losing her battle with drugs. Angus, his voice of reason, often tries to help him work through it.
We're over. Long gone.
But you're still helping her out of fixes?
He does.
I'm into something bad. I need a knight in shining armor to take me away from this mess.
He could never say no when she really needed it.
If it's over, you got to end it completely.
He knows he's lost her, but the love left behind is harder to shake.
I love you, Johnny. Thanks for saving me again.
Say the word, honey. Take that bike, we'll ride off into the sunset, you and me.
You, me, and that little habit of yours.
You're my habit, Johnny.
They both have a habit they can't quit, but for now, he needs to distance himself from her. Because over the coming days, the most important issue on the agenda is to deal with the mutiny that will prevent this club moving forward. They meet Brian in Port Tudor.
Here comes Tweedledum and Tweedle-fucking-dum!
Fuck you.
Yeah, you think Billy'd stick his neck out for you? You're dumber than I thought.
What a baby.
And your babysitter Billy's on the inside now, so it's bedtime for you, motherfucker.
Put these assholes in the ground, brothers!
You!
This is the last thing Johnny ever wanted, ever thought he'd see as they picked up Billy when released. To be gunning down his own brothers, the men he has stood by since he was a young prospect. And he would ask himself who is to blame. Could he have done more? Taken firmer control over the club when Billy was away? Been more supportive of Billy when he came back? Not made such an enemy of Brian? It doesn't matter now.
Let's end this!
The only way is forward, to end this mutinous group, and its leader has escaped. Brian no longer has his men. His chapter is ended, but meeting outside the once full, now empty clubhouse, what remains of the lost?
Looks like we're about all that's left of the Alderney chapter, man.
We don't need numbers, man. We need brothers. And that's what we got left. You, me, Angus, Terry, Clay, brothers. I wish we pinned down Brian, that little weasel.
He'll turn up soon enough.
It's another of Ashley's men that she leans upon, who shares Brian's whereabouts.
Gentlemen?
Ray Boccino, the Pegorino capo, the man who sold the club the grenade launchers that took out the Angels, took the Triads heroin, the powder that may prove to be the final nail in the coffin of this chapter.
I heard you boys having a little internal dispute.
And where'd you hear that from?
From Ashley.
You friends with Ashley?
Everybody's friends with Ashley, tough guy. You know, she's a good kid and all.
You gotta stop me smoking this stuff, Ray. Fucking killing myself.
A little messed up, but, you know, she needed a friend. I talked to Brian a half an hour ago.
Why is Ray helping the club?
But right now, I need calm. Billy's on the inside. I need a steady flow of merchandise.
Ray Boccino has problems of his own. His gang, the Pegorinos, are in trouble. Ray is looking for ways to save them, if not himself. Gangs rely on cooperation to make money in the city, and gang wars stem the flow of that business. Ray doesn't need that now.
End this little squabble and get back to work.
Brian is at a safe house in Tudor.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in prison or anything, but I'd take it.
But the Lost have a plan to smoke him out.
Me and Terry can go around the back and wait for him. If you send a grenade in the window, that should smoke him right out too.
You're mine, you weasel!
Brian Jeremy, the last surviving supporter of Billy Gray, is dead.
I like your style, bro.
The Lost are alive, but on life support, and now only have to focus on healing. How can they rebuild? Getting money can help. Doing more work for Stubbs. His campaign always needs help.
Oh, well done. Thanks.
Elizabeta Torres has work helping with the trials of her drug distribution ring.
And show them I'm a bitch, but I ain't they fucking bitch, okay?
This work doesn't mean anything to Johnny. It's about what it means to the club, how the money it supplies can help heal them from the damage done by Billy. It's about staying afloat. At least he knows those that are left want the same thing. Survival, brotherhood. Angus, Jim, Terry, Clay, true brothers pulling together. This could work.
Mr. Klebitz.
The feds. Johnny hasn't heard from them since he told them where to go a while back.
You should have thought about being more forthcoming earlier in our relationship. Others in your fraternity are not as loyal as you.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You're about to see a close friend on the witness stand. Time's up, Johnny.
I'll believe it when I see it, you tight-ass prick. Adios.
Just when he thought the club could focus on just healing, another wound is opened. This can't be any of his brothers, could it? Brian's dead. Billy's Billy, and knowing him for years, Johnny could never think he would talk to the feds, despite the years hanging over him. There is someone talking about their club, their crimes. Who is it? They're all in danger. Ashley calls.
What is it this time?
I need you to meet a friend of mine, Ray Boccino. We're over at Drusilla's in Little Italy. Can't wait to see you, baby.
While the problems with the feds play out, Johnny and the club may as well keep busy, and Ray Boccino has work.
He's a friend, and he's been real good to me, and we need you to do this for us, all right?
Hey, Johnny! I'm glad to see you, huh?
Ashley says you want something.
I got a little business proposition for you.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, I know about some diamonds.
The diamonds came to Liberty on the same boat as the Chinese heroin, on the same boat as the capable Serb. The diamonds would draw the eye and imagination of almost every criminal faction in Liberty. each doing everything they could to possess them and extract the value they afford. Johnny is no different. He would be sucked in by their power. He would help Ray in his attempt to take them.
Should be a good profit in it for the Lost MC if this comes through, so let's fucking do it!
Despite another warning from Angus.
What's this I hear about you getting caught up with the Mafia?
Ash, she introduced me to this guy.
That the same Ash you ain't seeing no more? The Ashley Butler who's too tweaked to know what's good for her?
I just want her to be okay, so I ain't leaving her to die, you know.
Don't get in over your head, Johnny. That mobster is cold as all hell. Look after yourself, man.
Die, you motherfuckers! Ah! Fucking die!
Ray got any money for me?
There ain't no money yet. Ray's gotta sell this stuff before you get your cut.
And Johnny is there to oversee the deal to sell them at the Libertonian Museum in Algonquin. But just like the fate of everyone who touches these diamonds, something would go wrong. The story of the diamonds is sprawling and warrants its own retelling. Watch that in a video coming soon to the channel. Members and patrons, watch first. Ray does not care for the survival of the Lost, or for paying them for their services. It's likely that the Pegorino men in the museum were ordered to make sure Johnny did not come looking for payment from Ray. But Johnny has the diamond's value in cash, and he is clear of the Pegorinos.
Hey, what do you got?
Got all the money the diamonds can buy.
You mean all Ray's money?
Fuck Ray, man. Fuck all of them.
Yeah, fuck them. I guess we're rich then.
Hold on to it, brother.
You bet your balls on it.
That is the curse of the platypus diamonds. If there even is a curse, it can more reasonably be described as greed. Men taking shortcuts because of what these diamonds mean. To the Lost, this money means their troubles are over. They can rebuild with a war chest that will never run dry. To be the biker gang their heritage always promised. Johnny did not intend to, but he has hijacked this deal and he has $2 million for his club. But was it worth it? He gets a text from Jim to meet at Ray's.
Well, look who it is. Downstairs. Gentlemen?
What the fuck is going on here?
Where's my fucking stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck you! I fucked Ashley, my friend, and now I'm gonna fuck you. Where's my fucking stuff? Back the fuck up! Billy was right about both of yous. Backstabbing fools. God, I got guys in every corner. I'll see you later!
I gotta go talk to Ashley.
I'm gonna go get the fucking brothers.
And they need the brothers now, because Ray sends his men. While Jim rounds up the Lost, Johnny calls Terry and Clay to close ranks on Kaneki Avenue in Alderney.
Let's do this!
And work together to take down the assassins.
Remind me what you did to piss off these mobsters, Johnny. You best ask Jim about that. Mucho gusto, my brothers.
Ashley says she did not know about Ray's intention to double-cross the Lost.
I'm sorry. He told me everything. Me and Ray ain't friends no more.
And she has news.
Jim, he ain't...
Oh, no. Oh, man. Not Jim.
Ray didn't only send his men after the Lost. He sent the Serbian, too.
I got rid of those bikers for you. Johnny wasn't there, though.
The other guys are meant to be taking care of him. Don't worry about it, Nicky.
Those men failed, but Ray did not fail in taking Johnny's best friend, Jim. One of the only men with a family in the club. His wife Jackie, his son, the Lost, are left shattered.
Angus is crippled and Billy gone insane. Now Jim's dead.
You got me.
I don't got you. Crystal got you, babe.
Jim's demise is not the end of Ashley's shattering news.
It's Billy! Ray, it turns out that Billy was trying to poison him against you, and now apparently Billy's going states. He's gonna blame you. I'm sorry.
Billy is the rat? Ray revealing to Ashley that it had long been Billy's plan to take Johnny out of the picture. Now he's incarcerated, he is going to pin all the Lost's wrongdoing on Johnny to reduce his sentence.
I love you, Johnny K.
You're speaking a foreign language to me now, lady. Now get the fuck out of here.
He doubted she actually loved him. No one gripped by what she craves every day has space for love. Not the love that he feels for her, the love he feels for his fallen brother Jim. But he hasn't the time to mourn Jim like he should. He needs to confirm Billy is indeed the rat the feds mentioned. There is only one man he knows who has the power to do that. Thomas Stubbs. But first, Stubbs has advice and information on Ray.
Don't worry about him.
Why not?
Apparently he and a lot of his associates under some serious observation and in the process of imploding. They'll either be dead or inside within a month or so. Best thing you can do? Stay away from him.
What about Billy Gray?
Thomas confirms Ray's admission, confirms the feds' claim.
Well, you've got a bit of a problem there, sport. Thinks he's going into the witness protection program. And if he collars you, you'll do 15 years, and he'll live in a condo in Arizona.
Billy needs to be stopped, but how?
And there's currently very large walls and armed guards between me and him.
You're a smart guy. You'll figure something out.
This won't take brains. It will take firepower, and the help of his brothers.
Terry, man, we gotta pay our friend Billy a visit. Bring Clay and bring all the fucking firepower you got. Meet me at the Alderney State Correctional.
With Terry's armory and the lost that are left, they take the prison. Through the guards, through noose reinforcements, all the way to the man who caused the only family Johnny ever truly belonged to collapse. Billy Gray.
Come on, get it over with. What? You waiting for a speech or something? Come on!
Billy may have helped to build our club, but he sure as shit ripped it apart.
As is the fate of their clubhouse. Destroyed. Likely by Pegorino goons. The disrepair too symbolic to ignore.
We had fun here.
Yeah, we did. But it's over.
Each of these men know they can never come back from where they are now.
How the fuck did that happen?
Betrayal, brothers having turned on brothers, the collapse of their home, the death of those that were the glue that held them together. It wasn't just Billy. They all played their part. Angus puts it best.
I mean, it wasn't enough we had to be drug dealers. We also had to be outlaws, to be maniacs, to be psychos, and to be greedy.
The Liberty chapter of The Lost is no more. There is only one way to make it official.
Go ahead. Let's put this place out of its misery. It's dead, man. It's over.
What are you gonna do?
Probably try to cut my ties.
What about Ashley?
The ice got her good. I finally cut her loose in my head, man.
You're a good man, Johnny. Things should have worked out better for you.
Adios, amigo.
How will things work out for Johnny Klebitz? It may have been different if he did what he said he would. If he cut ties. If he left Ashley and her crystal damnation. If he put down the patch. But he didn't. All of these things are who Johnny is. And they would be with him until the end. To see that end, watch the story of Grand Theft Auto 5. Available now to patrons and members. Links in the description. Don't be one of the 82% watching this without subscribing. Turn on notifications for news of many other stories on the GTA universe coming soon. Hit like before you leave. Watch this next, and thank you to those on the screen for making videos like this possible. I'm the Patient Wolf, and this has been the story of the lost and the damned.